I challenged ChatGPT to give me an iced creamy matcha latte, and I followed the recipe. Spoiler, I think ChatGPT needs a lesson in matcha making. It didn't tell me to soak my bamboo whisk, but of course that is step one always in matcha making. It started off with a creamy cold foam, so that's what we're doing. It was 60 grams of cold milk and 20 grams of double cream, 8 to 10 grams maple syrup, a pinch of salt, and vanilla extract. To be honest with you, I was whisking this for a while, but it just was not thickening up. I think it was too much milk. Moving on to the star of the show, the matcha itself. It asked for 3 grams of matcha powder sifted and 30 grams of warm water. Unfortunately, no paste method, and I really highly recommend the paste method. I just feel like it makes it super creamy and no lumps or bumps. It didn't really prompt me how to whisk, only using the M motions, but I always start off with circular motions, then do the rigorous whisking at the bottom layer, then moving on to a medium whisk for the middle layer, and then a very gentle whisk right at the top layer, and that's how you're going to create the nice creamy microfoam. In terms of ice, it said 100 to 120 grams of ice cubes, which I personally feel is not enough. I added more than 120 grams of ice and it wasn't enough. I feel you want to fill up your cup with ice to create those layers in your matcha. You can see in this next clip that the matcha actually permeates quite down into the milk, and you don't really want that if you want this layered effect. I feel like 2 reasons: not enough ice, and the consistency of the matcha that you pour is a bit too thin and not as creamy. And I typically achieve this using my usual recipe. Also, the cold foam was just not cold foaming, so way too much milk in that one, but the taste was overall okay. Just a bit too milky for my liking and not creamy enough.